live and you're live. Okay. How is? We are back. This time it's a Tipsy Taylor to wrap up the evening. After, I'm sure many of you were so worried what happened to me. That's weird. Anyway. Yeah, I'm here in Tipsy Taylor. It's a place. I was in Dunn's. How many doors up from Dunn's to here? About 10?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, about 10. At 10 doors up, I decided to wrap it up because I always end up here for some reason. It's weird. Probably order a cab from here, hop back up in the village and get something to eat, go to sleep. It's been a good day. You guys have helped, so I appreciate that. But yeah, this was not how today was meant to be planned. Simply put. I've always been. Oh, where's he going? There he is. I've always been curious about the area back there. Is that the Mertens?
Yeah, it's a small area. You can go into Mertens Bar when it's open. Yeah.
So this is the place that's open constantly, and that's the place that's open like.
Friday, Saturday.
Okay, all right. So this would be like the normie bar, and on the weekend they open now. That's where the hens and stags love to spend their money. Jesus Christ! When they come, they come. It also produces some pretty rough elements, but not all. Not all. Jesus Christ, not all. But there's a great documentary out, a night out in Carrick, and it has out there, and it's pretty interesting. At the very least, I get to see like familiar faces. Oh, I know him. He's poured me a pint. Oh, I know him. He's stared at me and said, "Have you had anything to drink tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hello, but not as much as this guy who's getting sick in the corner." Big respect for balancers. I was bloody one at one point. Or maybe I think henchman would be a better term for. I've always wondered what my time doing that sort of shit was like. Like standing outside a door is one thing. Standing at a door and making yourself kind of attract people because you're kind of almost asking for like trouble. Like, the whole point of like a bouncer, like if you notice a bouncer, they're all in black and they're all kind of like in these huge coats that cover the majority of the body. You can tell they're huge, but they're also not kind of making a scene of themselves. I wasn't making a scene of myself, but for some reason, the way I dressed, which is very similar to how I'm dressing now, except the difference was I was in all black. No buttons, of course. It would have people come up to me, and I'm like, "Okay, you want to talk? You want to talk? No, no, no. I'm sorry, but you can't come in there. What, you can? No, you can't. I'm paid to keep you out. Like, and out you go. Violence is the least thing you want out of anything. The same with any bouncers. I mean, a bouncer can throw a punch. Of course they can. That's kind of the point. But the idea is that it's the implied threat. Pit Monk would talk about this for hours because, of course, he was one. And he still has it in him. Apparently, when he went to town with Cynic, the guy came up and said, like, you have to work for me. And he's like, no, man, that's all done. I get that. I really do. That's actually how I used to talk to Pimp. I'd be like, "Hey man, you have any stories to tell?" Bouncers don't get any love because bouncers usually are like ex-soldiers and former boxers and shit like that. In my case, apparently, I have a stare that puts people at ease. It turns people away. It's almost like a negativity ray. It's almost like a, you want to get in here, do you? That's nice. You're not getting in here, though. Apparently, that freaks people out. Even my own mother at one point, who just said, "You have a stare about you." I'll never, ever forget what she said about that. So, anyway, this place has a lot of rough edges, not the worst of it, but most places do. It's actually a really nice place. I remember one time I came in here and there were these three girls sitting where I'm looking at right now, and Neil wanting to chat me up, but I was so shit faced. I mean, I was absolutely sloshed. I'm surprised I even got a pint ordered, let alone been on the door. There should have been someone coming like, no, 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 no. So I sat down way at the back, out of the way, staring at my phone. I'm like, can you call me a cab? I think I've had a little bit too much tonight. So cab was called, and driver shows up, and he taps you on the shoulder. I'm like, oh, it's you, because I recognize the guy and took me home. But it's weird. I always come here at the end of an evening. I never come here at the start. I need to start doing that. I was going to share this on the book face. The train is arriving in 15 minutes. Thank you for boarding when on our air. Please mind the gap. The important thing is, though, I am not stuck in the middle with you. The other girl we brought in tonight has been stuck in the middle with you. Oh, come on, it's my birthday. I remember in college there was this dude who he was in this relationship now for maybe 5 years. So he got a good vibe of what relationships are all about. And there was this weird moment where we were talking about like sex and relationships, and he just suddenly came out and said, "She won't let me shit on her face," and everyone goes quiet. And we quickly laugh, and we're like, "Nice." No, he was serious. And we were like, "Well, she wouldn't because most people don't like that. And isn't this kind of a fetish you kind of want to tell about before you go and marry the person?" Because he was actually married to her. It was one of those weird moments where we're all kind of staring, and he didn't understand. He was like, "But she should be more open minded." Yeah, but not too shit, too literal shit. Everyone has their limits. Mine tends to involve things you have to do in the toilet. I think I've got an idea for a video. It'll involve the my coat. I'm gonna take them all off. And I'm gonna reorganize them live on stream, including the hated skull that is normally here. Fuck that skull. That skull wants to fly away. Heading up to Dublin, I want to do something special. So I looked and found that there's this sort of thing going on at the RDS, and it's this Halloween-based thing starting at 8. And it looks really cool. And what's more, it's in nearby the same. It's right by the same train station I used to hop off at going to college in Sandymount. So I know it pretty well. So I'd go off there and I'd check it out online, and it's all pretty late in the evening. But if I, in November, can go and do it, because there's no reason why you can't. Maybe I should focus more on this hat turning into a cowboy hat. The age of it being a majestic, sophisticated fedora is long gone. Um, it's turned into a bum hat because I'm a bum. But if I can actually pull that shit off in the next few weeks, hell yeah, you will see it. If not, that's how that shit works anyway. Anyway, so yeah, so next week I'm going up to Dublin. I'll record. I'll bring a laptop up with me, so I'll stream at some point. I don't know where. Maybe Fibbers. Kind of cool. But most likely I won't be. Instead, I probably will go and stream in, like I said, Gypsy Road's got to do that. Oh, the Grand Social. Oh, I have to let you see the Grand Social. That's a great place. Fantastic. Used to be called Pravda back in the day. I have a long history with it. Cigarette. On the weekend, it does a market. Anyway, oh, We got someone new in the chat. Don't be a ghost. Say hello. Keep your old friend low energy videos company. Or fuck off, either way. Or stay as you are. You are in charge of your own life. Me? No. There's a reason I don't go to Islamic countries. So, speaking of countries who might have some umbrage with me, um, I'm going to be looking for Winnie the Pooh merch. That's all I'm going to say. But that pretty much gives it away what I have planned. If I can find some Winnie the Pooh merch, you're going to see a video. And China will be rocked to its very foundations. Rise up, noble people who once built the Great Wall. And other things, I'm sure, that were also great. My god, I'm burping a lot. That's Sambuca for you. Looking at the football there, and it cuts back to the fans, and the fans are fantastic. I'm sure there's some sort of artistic merit to look at, like an average football match. I mean, if, for example, you're big into how stuff is shot and filmed, like, say, you're a film student or you're a photography student, if you looked at the average football match, how it's portrayed on, like, Sky Sports or whatever, Satanta, um, it'll do things like slow mo cutting back into the goal happening, but it won't cut then straight to the player that did it. Instead, it will cut to the crowd to see their immediate reaction, and then it will cut to it. I'm sure that's something you could work out through there. What I need to work out with, and that involves my bladder. So, to the mysterious ghost who is currently keeping me company, E or B. Whoa! I return, proud with the scars of battle. Or the sink, either one. So, did you just go across the street? Short bus. My magic is beyond the understanding of the average human, okay? Now, you may grasp that I have gone across the street, but I have also gone across the space and time of across the street. And at this point, Well, you're the one who looks like a fool. An ignorant fool who doesn't understand 4D chess. What have you got against the natives of America? Hmm? What have you got against Trump? Checkmate, atheist. I mean, where else am I going to go on a pub crawl? Technically, I should have gone to the next pub over. I mean, if I'm going to go on a pub crawl, I should have gone to the very next pub. Instead, I went 3 pubs up. Um, Technically 10 doors up. So, like, there's only so many places in this whole damn village I can go. If I were to have a pint in every single one of them, well, I could do that, but why? There's only so many places I actually like. Also, so many places I'd feel comfortable bringing the laptop out. And that's the key thing. So, if anything, Shortbus, why did you force me to go across the street? That's what I thought. Stink! How you doing, buddy? We are out in the town, though it is unfortunately a little bit on the quiet side. It means I can talk to you all the more focused. This is the end of a bit of a pub crawl. This is pub number 3. I always see a pub crawl as pub at least 3 and up. So if then we've just started a pub crawl, I can do it. I can't think of any place I want to go. Percy Whelan's maybe, but the thing about Percy Whelan's is that it's more constrained. I like this. I like the openness of it. I'm doing very good there, Stink. I have been out here since 6, I'm guessing. 4, 5 hours. I was meant to go up to Sligo today. Didn't happen. That's what you get when you get anxious. Oh, shit. So this is round 3 of the book roll. The last stream was pretty good. I have to be honest with you. Nub, hey Nub, how you doing? I'll be doing too well. You're doing well. Jesus, I got a little bit of weird moisture on my eyelid, and it's just been driving me crazy since. Yeah, we've been here now. I've been here for nearly half an hour, so I'm gonna go grab another drink, and then I'm going to go and well, talk to the rest of you scrubs. In the meantime, if you scrubs are enjoying this, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. If you're not already done so. Can I get you again, please? Will you now start with me? The viewers are now starting.
Cheers. Come on, thanks. Cheers. Thank you. Come on.
Ooh, I return more powerful than before. How dare you judge me for my opulence? Oh, shit. Yeah, so I don't know, probably about another half hour, 45 minutes, and then I'll grab a cab home. I have to, of course, pick up pick up a few things prior. Kind of sucks, but yeah. Since I've noticed one thing. This is one major thing. Since I've stopped gaming, you guys have watched more of my shit. You want to see more of my shit, and I appreciate that. I really do. I'm getting more views per video than I did gaming. Obviously, gaming with nostalgia or something special played its part, but I'm really happy that, I'm getting more people in to watch because more people in to watch, hopefully, means more people in the chat. Hiya, chat, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Like next week, I'm going to be off in Dublin and I will upload videos and I'll also do live streams in pubs. But also, on top of it all, I have a better feeling that people will actually come and watch shit. And at the end of the day, while I have and will always stream to an empty room, why the hell shouldn't I get some people to watch me? Because I love travel. I love travel regardless of whatever camera's on me. Um, so I might as well record myself. That's why I'm hoping to get myself the GoPro. Let's get the GoPro. Oh yeah. Even before I head off to the States, you're gonna see that in Dublin. I guarantee it. I just need one free week, and the GoPro is mine. Along with the harness, will I maybe look like a Feckenberg. These things happen. Anyway, chat, how are you keeping? How are you doing? This reminds me. It's a place in Dublin I really want to show you next week. It's called the Foggy Dew. The Foggy Dew. Well, short bus, the Foggy Dew is a pub. Foggy Dew is also famous, far and indeed wide, for being a pub that does live music. But it's one of the more importantly, back in the 80s, it was one of the first pubs to do ska music. Back when ska music in the UK and Ireland was the music. If you've ever watched a Guy Ritchie film, you've heard ska music. Um, After that, it stayed a ska band. Particularly, there's one band in particular called the Bionic Rats. They're still playing to this day. They will most likely die in that bar. I don't know where else they play, but the important thing is It's absolutely crazy. Like, I'm not a huge fan of music, but I love live music because I'll put this. I love quality. So someone actually doing something in front of me means quality. It's probably why I like Korean barbecue, honestly, because I can literally see them go like turn the whole thing into a meal. Might be another place to go to in the next few weeks. By the way, Korean barbecue. Yeah, ska music is focused on the Foggy and the Foggy is also the place where I quote unquote had a drink with Christian Bale. So there you go. It's also a place where I broke up with two girlfriends, a place where I found a girlfriend, and a place where I watched a guy steal a girl. And I mean, she made her conscious decision as a proud, independent woman, and I should be proud of it. One is I have a long and varied history with the Foggy Dew, and you probably will see the Foggy Dew. When I was in Dublin, I used to walk down there instead of getting a few cans or going to one of the many other pubs. I used to walk all the way down there from where I was living in Shambo, in Drumcondra, and that's a half an hour walk just to get all the way down there, and then I'd work my way back home, going to the different pubs I loved. So by the time I get to the Fibbers, I would be shit faced, and Fibbers is the last port of call before heading back to my own home. I might even show you all these places I'm talking about in the next fortnight or something like that. Doesn't matter. I'll get around to all of it at some point. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, son. Problem I have with this song is that he had every right to superimpose over her life because she OD'd in the fucking tub. So go fuck yourself there, Amy. Daddy should have been in completely 100% in charge of my life because I killed myself and I'm dead now. Well, she had a happier life after she broke free of him and had a lot worse life. I'm not huge into parents taking 100% control of someone's life, but in her case, who else was going to do it? I got two words for you: subscribe, like, share. Love me down there. Oh, sorry, that's three. Love me there. Yeah, kind of works. I'm getting nice and buzzed right now. I'm getting nice and jarred right now. The British in the Navy used to have a term for what I am right now, and that's three sheets to the wind. Not full, not full sail, not full sail, but I've gone past the age of buzzed, and I've entered the realm of jarred. You might used to use the term half cut. I would kind of like that, but you also apply it for heroin junkie and I don't know. I always remember something weird about my ma. We were at she needed to get her driving license renewed, I do believe, and we went for a rest. We went to a restaurant on the south side, somewhere near Tala. Not in Tala, but somewhere outside Tala. It wasn't the Red Cow. I'll tell you that much because the Red Cow was famous Dublin wide. So, but it was near enough that you could have actually walked it. So it was in around that part of it. So we pulled in. She wanted something to eat. I probably wanted something to eat and drink because big shock. When I gotta go, I just want to pop in and see. All right, yeah, stink. I'm very happy you popped in. And I am, in all fairness, wrapping up in the next hour or so, so it's not like you're going to miss much. If you are, well, I will post it on the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, do join the Discord. I'll be like, holy shit, watch after the 59:23 minutes mark. I don't know. But you work away, buddy. Glad to see you. Anyway, so we went to this restaurant and there was this young lad. Oh, I'd say he's young. I'd say he's like 23, 24, 25 at the most. And he was there with his two kids. Skinny, very skinny. Glasses, polo on, khakis. Like, he looked fine. So, my ma kept looking at him over and over again. I almost thought she fancied him at some point. And I just went like, Kim, that's her name, that's what I call her. Kim, you're right. You just keep looking at that lad. And she's like, you don't like heroin junkies, right? That was a weird statement, but I'm like, well, I don't like any junkies, but yeah, I don't like heroin junkies. What about it? And she just pointed at him. I thought, okay. He had a polo on. I could see his arms, and there was no track lines on his arms. So, but he came out of the toilet apparently, and she said he had an extra spring in his step. I always remember he had glasses. He actually looked like a substitute teacher almost. Like he looked the most generic person on the planet. The most harmless one too. Soon enough, he and his kids, his two daughters, paid up and left, and that was the end of it. And on the way out, I mean, now I don't know why this was, but to this day, it's so strange. She was adamant. He's a junkie. He's a junkie. He takes heroin. He takes opioids. And I just put it out of my mind until eventually she sent me an article. Well, she didn't send me an article. She actually showed me an article. Then, sure enough, a few weeks later, he OD'd in a bathroom somewhere. And I'm just there like, are you proud that you guessed it, or are you trying to do this to like stop me from taking hardcore drugs? Because I don't know exactly what you're doing this because I didn't care either way, but I always remember his face. And in what's the anime called? Full Metal Alchemist. There's a dad who eventually fuses the big shock here, fuses the daughter with the dog and becomes this weird mutant creature hybrid. He looked the spitting image of him. And now whenever I think of that image, I think of that dude and his two daughters. Like, what the fuck did he do to get his fucking next fix? You know? Now we return to our regularly scheduled program of me drinking alcohol. How dare someone have a dependency on a drug? It ever catch me? No. I support pure water, clean food, and nature's goodness. Alcohol. I'm almost certain that there's people who actually do that. We're getting the occasional ghost in, but absolutely pure. 110% pure. This is how the Bible is meant to be read. Bullshit. This is how the Bible is meant to be read. You read the words and then you put the Bible down and you get on with your day. I have more I've had more impact from the Wheel of Time series and Lord of the Rings and the Star Wars extended universe than I ever had from the Bible. That's the Bible's fault. That is literally the Bible's fault. You get George R. R. Martin to rewrite the Bible, and then we talk. I need some glasses, and I need to lose about 50 pounds, and then I'm just gonna be that Venom motherfucker who makes wands. I'm not even lying here. Like, if I ever fuck up DP, Ben will drag me through that sort of dirt. So we got this low energy motherfucker. Low energy. I've never heard of it before. They'll fuck me up. That's weird. He is about low energy videos is that I've never hit it. Like, imagine if I was like Jared Genesis and people would be like, dude, you drink too much. No, I don't. The quality of your videos is really low. No, they're not. Imagine if I did that shit. So I'm looking at a bunch of ads from like 1980s Brazil football right now. There's no other way to put it. The more I look at it, Sky Sports has become like ESPN. It's weird. I'm gonna grab one more and ask for a cap. So we're wrapping this up in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They were pretty busy trying to get down, but that should be alright. Four attributes.
And you have a taxi for what, about 15 minutes or that?
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Do you know what cab you prefer? Doesn't matter.
Whatever, like Carrick Taxi usually gets me to where I need to go, so start with them. If not, whatever works for you, buddy.
Hi, how are you? This is Patrick and the Tipsy Taylor. I'm looking for a taxi for about 15 minutes to bring a man to Leisure Village. Yeah, Tipsy Taylor, good man. Cheers, cheers, thanks. I saw him carry taxis about 15 minutes.
Great stuff. I was thinking to give you a stream up in Carrick in Leitrim. Would any of you want that? I mean, do you want me to give you one last? Because I'm probably going to do it anyway. Not the stream, but I'm just gonna probably have one or two more drinks up in Carrick, but in Leitrim, I should say. Sorry, as well as getting something to eat and going home, and then looking at a computer screen for about 2 hours. I'm going to sleep. And waking up the next day and be like, "Damn, motherfucker, what are you?" And my response to that is, "I am me, sir. Who are you?" And that motherfucker just vanishes. He dies at once. He's like, "Ah!" That's that's my, your little angel and demon. And both just die off by turning around and asking them, "What are you?" Ah. But no, I'll give you one last stream, but I really want to put the laptop away, to be entirely honest with you. I want food and sleep and drink in comfortable conditions, which is not a pub, most likely, because I'm very comfortable right here. But I don't know. You know what I wish? I wish you had the Texas, the little knots tie thing with the like the skull, like the cow skull, the bighorn skull here in the middle. Be like, "Lower in your videos, sign off for tonight." When I'm in Texas, when I am in Texas, if I am in Texas, of course. But let's be honest here. If I get to LA, I'd be insulting myself. Bolo tie. Thank you, short bus. That is indeed exactly what it's called. I need to focus on the bolo tie. Just picture me like this when I've arrived in New York. Probably not the very night I arrive in New York, but the morning after. Now, picture me when I'm in LA, and then when I'm back in New York. What the fuck will I look like? I guarantee you I'll be skinnier. Beyond that, no fucking clue. Damn, I got eyes that say how much you. Oh, and they can't do it from here. Um, how much you want to stay sell your soul for? I'm not using my soul. How much you got? I got 500 federal dollars right here. All you need to do is a sign on the dotted line. And this like form fills out in front of me, like from fire, and I've got this quill that's got like a bunch of barbs in it. Blood is the ink. You just sign that little bit right there, and that $500 is yours. Would you like 5,000? I can make that happen too. Pitmonk's great, great, great grand demon. Y'all gotta submit. I'm gonna punch you in the angel box. I should really take a good chunk out of this pipe. I almost look like a character from the modern day Star Wars franchise. A bounty hunter that's going to be shot off in one go. What's his name? Cad Cedo. Not female enough for new Star Wars. Well, do you know what I have to do? I have to take brown and just put brown all over me, and suddenly, boom. Also, I could go in a different direction. Did you assume my gender? One day we will have a Han Solo movie, but it's plain not the exact same as any Han Solo. and then in the credits it will be Xer, Xeor, or Zeor, and nothing will change because no artistic benefit was added. God, I'm not even kidding. If I was a fucking cowboy right now, I'd hope for a bizarre case where I'd have to pull out my 12 shooter. Well, it's a 6 shooter, but I've got two of them, so I'd die. I mean, I want to tribute.
Taxi is there though.
Is it?
I'm sure it'll wait a few minutes.
Thank you. Uh, right, so that's me. We didn't quite get to an hour. We got to 56 minutes. Um, I'm going to go now and, well, go home. I might step off someplace, but I'm good. I think we've wrapped up Wasted Wednesday rather acceptably. If you liked what you saw, do give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'm not even kidding. Like, the more I talk to Ben, the more I'm like, oh wow, yeah, this isn't just something you say offhand. This really does help. So it really does fucking help. So like, subscribe, and share if you have not already done so. And I will be back on Friday. So until Friday, I will see you all then soon. Bye.